Hi everyone, Sebastien here with Senior Master Trainer Heather. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. So Heather brought to my attention this beautiful slant board. I didn't know this existed. So this is actually perfect because now, as you know, all the machines that we're making all have the panels. So the angle on the panels are 15 degrees and the inclination on the slant board is also 15 degrees and 40. And what I didn't know is this has been around for decades. So I kind of feel like, I'm not such an innovator anymore. I'm just like, okay. But this is really cool because you can use that a number of ways, all right? And then Heather's gonna show you how she's using the slant board. If you have a Mega Former at home, you wanna get the Mega Pro, you're not sure if the angles, the panel's gonna work for you, I highly recommend buying this and then trying the different exercise at home with this. How much is this?
$10.
$10.
Super cheap.
Okay, $10 for two is like really cheap.
Yeah.
But don't use that on the Mega, okay? This is not approved. Use it on the floor, and then after that, you'll get, I think, a better idea how these anglers are working. And then as you do this, we're gonna talk a little bit about the reason why people use them. So initially, they're used in physical therapy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We use them in physical therapy.
And then so it improves the dorsal flexion. It's great to stimulate your quads. It's great to support your knees. What do you call that? The ankle dorsal flexion.
Ankle dorsal flexion.
Yes. So when I came up with those panels for the Mega, I wanted to use them exactly the way Heather is using them. You see how she has her foot on an incline? The more research I did, and I saw that those panels also use the other way. So we can actually turn this around like this, and then you can use it facing the other way. So today, I want to show you a couple exercises where we're gonna use the panel the other way, the opposite way. And it's really cool. So when you now do a lunge with the panel essential of the same board facing the other way, this is gonna force you to keep that knee exactly about the ankle, which I'm always, about. But it's also going to tap into the glutes, the hamstring. You're gonna get a lot more glute hamstring activation by having the panel facing the other way, which actually I didn't anticipate. So I'm super excited to show that to you. There's of course, other ways you can use them. Those slant board have a 15 and a 40 degree angle. So I am not gonna make the panels on the Mega Former different angles, just because what happened is this: if I start to have different angles on the panels, it's gonna basically push the weight on the carriage because now you have more components, and it's also gonna make it more difficult. So for the purpose of our evolution of the machine, we're gonna keep it actually, the new Mega Pros are gonna have a 10 degrees angle, and that's because very soon all the new Mega Pros are gonna have a double tilt, okay? And this is really cool. And I'll talk about the double tilt at the end of the year when I launch the Evo Pro. So the new Mega Pros will have the same feature as the Evo Pro. Heather, you wanna try that lunge?
Yeah, let's
okay.
do it.
So Heather is gonna try the reverse super lunge, but instead of having the panel facing in, it's gonna be faced out. So that panel right over here. So, it's not until I saw that wonderful product that I decided, hey, we can do the reverse super lunge, facing this way. So now she's got the panel, she's using the panel the way it is on the carriage. She's got a foot anchored, and now she can do the reverse super lunge right over here. And so I've always wanted to do, the reason that we had the double tilt on the panel is so that I want to create like a V position for the carriage, but apparently you can also use it facing the other way, which is really cool. So Heather, how's that, how different is this?
Love it. You get such a good traction with the foot anchoring onto the carriage, and you get a really good deeper glute activation as well. So highly recommend starting to do your reverse super lunge this
And
way.
does that prevent you from leaning forward?
Also prevents you.
Yeah, from doing that.
It feels really weird to go like that.
Exactly, yeah. So for the reverse super lunge, for those who have access to the Mega Pro, you can try to do this way. And now Heather is gonna try to do the super lunge.
Also prevents the knee from going forward too.
Yes. You heard that, guys? It also prevents from the knee to travel forward. So now Heather is gonna switch side, anchoring the back foot right over here. There you go. I love that. This is great. Love that. I'm gonna come out of the shot over here. And look at that. Perfect. So what's the difference on this? It feels a little weird the first time you probably do it, right?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
But you're used to that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Feels great.
And that is a 15-degree angle, the same as you have it on there. So I will shoot those videos on Lagree On Demand. But today, if you guys want to try this at home, if you have a Mega Pro, if you have a Mini Pro, you can also, on the Mini Pro, you could actually try the Super Lunge as well, using the front panel of the carriage up in that direction.
Yep. Anchor that foot. Yep.
I love this. Make sure you anchor it properly. Heather, thank you so much for showing that to me.
My pleasure.
This is really cool. So remember, guys, you know, you have this, you have the Slant Board, okay? Only $10 if you want to try that. We're going to show you something else. Some people are so cheap, they don't want to even spend $10 on this, all right? So what they do is they use dumbbells. I don't recommend it, but if you want to try it because you don't want to spend any more money, you can try the dumbbells, but the dumbbells are going to roll, okay? So, I don't know, but we're going to show you this option as well. And it's essentially trying with different angles. See, you're already kind of pushing the dumbbells right over here. But if you want to try it immediately, you don't want to go even waste your time, go on Amazon and then buy these ones. You can try a dumbbell at home or maybe a book or two books. It is all kinds of, there's different objects you can try at your house. And then give it a few times, okay? Because maybe the first time you do it, it's gonna feel a little weird, but I think that's just the first time you do it. The second, third time, I think your body get used to that particular movement, and then you can really dig into it. But what I really like about this is really the fact that it's really keeping that knee aligned, so I think it's great for the knee, and it really forces you to use the back of that thigh. So this is great.
Love.
Wow.
So good.
Heather, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, try it. Try also these new versions for the Super Lunge and the regular Super Lunge. And please comment on this video. Thank you.
Bye.